What's up, everybody? So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I did my 240 volt upgrade for my mining rigs. So up until this point I had been operating just using standard 120 outlets and dividing them among breakers, having 10 gauge extension cords running from other rooms, other outlets, things like that. So now that I had 4 rigs out here, I was like, it's time to really kind of get the power necessary to run that. So if you're finding yourself in that same case, you need to upgrade your power for your mining rigs. I'm going to show you what I did here and the process for doing it. So the first thing, this isn't necessarily the order I ordered it all in, but this is the order I'm going to show it to you in, is the first thing I needed was a new breaker in the house. So let me switch around and show this here to you. Okay, so this is the new breaker that I had an electrician install for me, a 30 amp 240 volt breaker. So they had them come out, put that in for me professionally. I'm not going to tell anybody to touch any of the wiring behind their breaker box, so I had somebody come out and do that for me. And then attached to that I needed a L6 30p outlet, so that is this right here. It's currently plugged in. And that is so I could connect my Triplite 240 PDU into the wall there. So it is a specific outlet. You want to make sure that they install for you an L6 30p. I'll put the link into the description for this power distribution unit that I'm using here, which will give you the spec on the plug as well. So if you're contacting your electrician, you can say, hey, this is what I'm needing to plug in, and it should make total sense to them. I also had a dedicated 120 installed as well, right next to it. So that's just another additional breaker that they installed for that. So 2 new breakers there to support dedicated mining out here. So the PDU, the 240, that runs over to the power distribution unit. Again, this is a Triplite unit here. There's the information for you. I'll have that link down in the description. You can usually pick these up right on Amazon if they're in stock. And then from there, you need the additional power cables, the 240 cables, to come out of that. It does have 4 outlets. Actually, there's a 4th one right back here. I'm just only using 3. So I got those in nice red just to, power red, right? So those plug into my 3 power supplies there on my main rigs. So that gives you 240 going right in, and you have plenty of wattage to run that. 30 amps at 240. I'm doing the math off the top of my head, but I know you can do, let's see, 6,000. It can support over probably 7,000 watts safely, probably 6,000 something, because you want to use the 80% rule. You do the math. 240 times 30. Was that 7,400, 7,200? It's too early in the morning. Haven't had my coffee yet. And then this last rig up here, which is just running 2 cards right now. I just still have that one on an old power supply, and that's just running off of 120. So that dedicated 120 line goes just down to a normal power unit here, just to power up the fan, like I said, the other mining rig, just anything else I need to use out here in the garage that I don't need 240 volts for. So that is the setup currently with this. Like I said, there's one more plug on here, so that gives me room to build one more full mining rig to run off of this breaker. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Cost wise, you're looking at several hundred for the PDU, probably a couple more hundred for the electrical work. If you're running your outlet right next to your breaker box, that's going to make it really easy for them and save you some money. And then obviously getting the cords and stuff like that. So all in, probably, I don't know what, $500-600 for the electrical upgrade work. But it's super nice because, one, it's a lot safer that you're not trying to run all this off of breakers that were not meant for it. You may have noticed this too. I'm not sure if that showed up in the video, but I did have an Emporium smart system installed in here. I'll show you. I'll send that link in the description. It's the little smart outlets or plugs that clamp around all your cables in the breaker box, and so you can monitor how much power you're using. So that was important for me because I wanted to monitor how much power was coming through these outlets here, just to be able to track that usage, which is super helpful and handy. So I had them install that there. That was another $150 off Amazon. I'll put that link down below too if that's something that seems interesting. Not required, obviously, but you know, I wanted to know how much power I was pulling with this, with these setups. So that was up there too. So yeah, like I said, this is set up now, 240. A lot more efficient, a lot easier just having one plug. It's all isolated out here. There's no extension cords running across. This is the way to go once you're beyond, you know, a single kind of mining rig. It's a safer way to do it, better way to do it, and it's the only way you're going to be able to grow with that. So yeah, now the next thing to tackle, we're in the winter right now, but soon summer will be coming, is to be able to tackle the heat. I do have a fan in the window right now blowing the hot air out, but as the summer comes, I'm sure there will be a new video with a project on how I'm handling the heat in my house. I've seen a lot of people posting videos on that. We'll see what I come up with on that. So thank you guys for watching this video on how I upgraded my power supplies for crypto mining. I'll see you all in the next video.